In today's video, we're going to be talking about 5 amazing tools that I think every DIYer or homeowner should have in their arsenal. I've used several of these tools day in and day out myself, and I can vouch for the fact that they will save you time doing whatever project you're trying to tackle. I'm saving the best for last for you guys, so make sure and stick around for the whole video. So with that, let's jump right into it. Real quick before we get started, if you're watching on TV and you're interested in any of these tools we're about to show you, I'll make sure and leave a QR code up here in the corner so you can have easy access if you're interested in checking out any of these tools. And as always, I'll leave them in the video description if you're checking them out on your computer. Tool number 1 on our list is this right here. This is called the Stud Buddy. This is a very simple way to find a stud in order to hang pictures or shelves, whatever you want to hang on a wall. This can be critical. And this is such a basic tool because it has no batteries. All it is rare earth magnets on the backside. And how it works is it finds the actual screws or the nails in the stud instead of actually looking for the stud itself, eliminating the need to have any false readings or any batteries or anything. It is such a simple tool. So let's show you exactly how easy this tool is to use. All right, so this is the wall we're gonna find our stud on with our Stud Buddy. So to start with, all we're gonna do is take the Stud Buddy and we're gonna slowly work it around, and you'll notice that it got stuck on that nail. That means there is a stud here. Now you don't just wanna rely on that one stud, or that one nail rather, or screw. So we're gonna go straight down, and looky there, we have another one there. So this gives us a good idea of where exactly that stud is. So we can then use those screws to get an average of where that stud is, and it's as easy as that to find a stud and then put our fastener dead center in that stud. I just love the versatility of this and the fact that there's nothing to go wrong on it. There's no batteries. It works every time, and I wouldn't have any other stud finder than the Stud Buddy. The other thing I love about the Stud Buddy is it's super compact, so you can put it in different pockets that you wouldn't fit a traditional stud finder like an electric one, and it's just super compact and easy to file away. Tool number 2 is this awesome Klein flick blade. I didn't even know about this tool until a friend of mine, Adam, over at How to Home, showcased it on one of his videos, and I just couldn't resist picking one up for myself. So what makes this so unique, this just looks like a regular razor knife. You have the razor part here, and then we have blades that can come out, one additional blade actually, and the blades are super easy to replace. You simply push this button and then you can replace that blade. But what makes this really unique is that when you flip it over, you pull this piece down, and if you need a scraper tool, bam, you have a scraper tool, whereas a normal razor knife, you just don't have the ability to flat scrape things off of a surface. And I love how it has this plastic piece so that you will prevent ever potentially cutting yourself. So that's a nice little safety feature. It just locks in and it's good to go. And then to remove that blade, you don't have to take things apart like this. You simply loosen that flat blade right there. This will slide out, then you retighten it and you're good to go. Such an awesome tool by Klein Tools. Again, this is the Klein flick blade. In terms of weight, this is also really lightweight. This is definitely kind of a replacement for one of these. You'll notice that it doesn't have a hip latch, so it's not really a pocket knife. It is a bit bulkier, but it's awesome to have both tools in one piece and to have the extra blade stored inside the tool itself that's easily accessible as well. Now, something I wanted to show you that I kind of just wanted to lump in with these since we're talking about razor knives. This is a tool made by Carresso Love, and this is an out the front razor knife. I had never seen these before until I purchased this one on Amazon for about 20 bucks. And these are awesome gifts because people love them. Check this out. So this is just like a fidget toy. I sit here and open this and close this all the time because I love the action of that blade. And then to replace the blade, you simply push up on this. The blade will slide out. You can flip it to get a fresh side of the blade or pop a new blade in, and it's as easy as that. The other cool part that a lot of people are wondering about is if you accidentally opened this while it's in your pocket or pointed at something that you didn't want it to engage, watch what happens. So it just nicks it just barely, and then this is just loose. So then what you do is flick it out, and then it re-engages the spring. Really cool device. These also have really good reviews, and I use this one all the time. I love the fact that it's fun to use, and it's also very durable. And the pocket clip is faced nicely to where as soon as you pull this out of your pocket, your thumb is in the right place, oriented correctly, and it's super easy to use. Tool number 3 is this Airlift tool. I have used these so many times. When I used to do handyman work, I would use these for lifting doors to get them exactly where you needed them to. And the way these work is so basic. You put it under an object that you don't have the ability to lift by yourself, or you just don't want to, and you can be as precise as you want on how much you want lift. And if you go a little bit too high, you simply press this button and you can be very precise in how much you want to lower that. This has a 330 pound lift capacity. So you can set this on the corner of a fridge if you need to adjust the leg or any other appliance, making it super easy to level out things. And a hidden feature that most people don't realize with this tool is that if you lock yourself out of your car and you don't want to call a locksmith, you can simply fish this into the door, into where the top of the edge of the door is, pump it open about an inch or so, enough to where you can get a coat hanger or a specific tool to unlock your door. So this has so many different features and I love this tool. In fact, this kit actually comes with 3 separate sizes. So you can use all of these at once if you want to. I think this one would actually be really good for that instance where you lock your keys in your car. So super versatile as far as those. And then they also come with these rubber spudgers, so you can use those for multiple things as well. Tool number 4 are these Railer keychain bit holders. You can get these in various colors if you want to keep a specific bit on these colors, or you can get them in all black. But what I love about these is that the action on them is so easy. So I personally keep these on my tool bag, and then if I'm doing a project that requires a drill bit and this type of bit and a Phillips bit, I can have everything right here on my keychain, and I'll show you how easy these are to use while they're hanging off your belt. But basically you simply pull this up and it allows your bit to come off, and then when you want to reattach it, it's just a quick lock like that. Now I wanted to specifically show you these knockoff ones and why they are not as good as the Railer ones. So if I take this same exact bit and I try to press it in, see how difficult, and it just, the action on these is no good. It's just, you can tell it's an inferior product. So again, I'm trying to push this in. It's just not, it doesn't want to go unless I actually like touch it with my other hand. Let's try it on some of these other ones. So see how hard that was to push in, and they just, you can feel how chintzy these cheap ones are. Not to mention this part is very chintzy as well. It just feels like garbage. This one, on the other hand, feels very good quality. And this one has a nice simple latch here, so you can hook it easily on your belt, move it over to your tool bag, whatever the case is, and it's gonna hold up. So on my tool bag, I just wanted to show you how easy this is. You can do that with one hand. And then with these, what I usually do is push in on whatever it's attached to and then pull the bit out. And then when you go to put it back in, you simply pop it in and that's it. Now I'm gonna try it on this one with one hand and see how it goes. So see how it just doesn't want to go in? It's nearly impossible to do with one hand unless I kind of grab it with my pinky and use my other 2 fingers. But you can just see they don't function good. Whereas instantly when I pop this one over, just watch how easy this is to pop this bit in. No problem. And then if I've got this hooked on my belt, super easy to remove these bits and put them back on with one hand. I can do this all day. And then whether we have a nut driver or a drill bit or a Phillips bit, we can simply pop this off and pop it back in, no problem. And finally, we've come to my absolute favorite tool, one that I use all the time. In fact, this is a newer version that I wasn't even aware of until recently. This is the one that I primarily use, and you probably have seen these in our videos. So this is a 7-in-1. So you can pop this out, put it on your impact driver, and you can slide these bits out. So you can go from 1/4 inch all the way up to 9/16. And you can pop this off and it simply pops on like that. And you have a magnetic tip still. And super versatile tool, but Klein has made it even better. If you put these side by side, excluding the Phillips tip, or even with it, it's not much bigger than this one. And notice how much more this has. So this is the Klein 20-in-1. So we have all of these same bits. We have the ability to take this off, remove these, and it goes all the way up to a 9/16. But we also have the ability to put any bit on here. We slide it up It's magnetic, so this isn't gonna go anywhere. And then on here, we have a magnetic slider that gives us all of these bits that we can then remove and put on the tip here. They're easily swappable. And then we can put the one that we're not using back in its home, slide it down, and we're good to go. This is such an awesome tool, and I love the way that they've designed all of these to put in one tool, and I love the versatility of having multiple functions in one tool. In terms of durability, I have several of these ones that I've used day in and day out, and they are extremely durable. So the same would be true with the Klein 20-in-1. At 30 bucks, this is a super good bargain. In all of the tools that come with it, I think this is such a good tool. In fact, I used to carry around this tool as well as a Klein multi-use screwdriver, but this will effectively replace both of those and will take up less space in my tool bag. Well guys, I hope these tool recommendations will help you save time on your next DIY project. Now, one thing I wanted to mention is our monthly giveaway. It's super easy to get entered. You don't have to purchase anything. All you have to do is hop over to DIYHVAC.org and sign up for our monthly newsletter, where we'll send you a monthly newsletter that will help you save money month over month with your HVAC system, and it will get you automatically entered for our tool giveaways. The last one we did for December was actually a full 25 SEER mini split system valued at about $2,500. The winner was ecstatic about it, but I'm gonna start doing tool giveaways. So let me know in the comments what kind of tools you would be interested in. And if you have a tool that you really like using, that you love as a DIYer, please let me know in the comments, because I would love to check it out myself. Until next time, you guys be safe. Later.